Easy. Shouting won't help. Calm down.
Simple for you to say. How can I? That's my mother. Understand?
Control
He's on our
yourself.
side. Let him think. Witcher, do you know what is wrong with the woman?
God. You're a soldier now. You don't have to behave like this. You should not behave like this. You have to keep cool.
Last I was here, she was nothing like this. Crones must have cursed her.
Can you lift this curse?
Not till I know what it is.
I think they did
Two alone. Perhaps there's someone else. Someone who saw something.
Johnny?
Maybe Johnny.
Who?
A boy, a hermit. Lives in the swamp. Came around here from time to time. He might have seen something.
We must find him.
Doesn't like strangers. You wait here. I'm better off going alone.
I'm not gonna lead these people to Johnny. Not one. Not even if you pay me like with the thing I desire the most. That I don't know what that would be. Probably. Well, I think she's been cursed because of the kids. I think the crone said that they were going to punish her. But where are the crones? We don't get to kill them?
Maybe not. Maybe not.
What? Oh no, please don't tell me that he's dead. I can't fight amongst these frigging trees. It's just not working. It's just not working. It's time for you to die, Drown. Oh god. These fights are so horrible. So horrible because of the surrounding arena. They're so uncomfortable. Please don't be dead. Johnny.
Johnny! Johnny! Not here. Something's not right. Gotta look around. Might be hiding nearby.
Please.
Fresh footprints. Johnny ran through here, fleeing something.
The crows might have got in. There's a bear, maybe. He's there. Johnny. Hey.
Johnny, wake up.
What? Who? Oh, Witcher!
You frightened me. Thought it were those vile hags.
Killed a few near your den.
The crone sent them to punish me.
Get on the crone's bad side?
I told them off. They don't like it when you tell them off.
Why'd you do it?
Wanted to help Gran. She's always been good to the children. Would have been the doldrums out here without him. She'd have died of boredom. Begged the crones not to hurt Gran, but they were angry she'd let the children escape.
I think Gran is better dead, Johnny.
So you saw what happened to Gran?
By happenstance, Gran mixed some poppy seed and ash. Went by to help her sort it out. Mother Nature gave me small hands, see? So I can do it easy like. Working away we was, separating seeds from dust. Out of nowhere, Gran cried out. The mark on her hand started glowing. She yelled at me to hide. I crawled into a chest. Barely had time to blink before the crones totted in. The weavess snipped a lock of Gran's hair. Called it punishment for letting the children escape. Then the hags opened the door in the floor. Went down, down, down. Shame it weren't all the way to hell.
Yeah, I know. The down part.
Why'd the weavess need Gran's hair? Any idea?
To curse her.
Crones take folks' ears to hear all. Hair gives them power over folks' lives. There are times they weave the hair into odd strings. Other times they take it downstairs.
What's beyond the door? I think we know, Geralt.
Take a look under the door?
I look like a fool to you?
No. You do look like the inquisitive type, though.
My inquisitiveness ends where folly begins.
Stay in the chest until the crone's left?
Wanted to. Sit tight and quiet, said to myself. Not a peep out your beat till they go. But then Gran fell to the floor. Started screaming and tearing her hair out. Didn't know what to do. So I leapt out of the chest. Thought herbs might help her. The ones she cured the children's aches with. But Gran was no longer herself. She was a beast.
So, you give her the herbs?
Couldn't manage it. The crones came back. I dropped to my knees and begged him to spare Gran. Bruess piped up first. Naughty boy! Oh, naughty! Shouldn't say no when the sisters want to hear yes. Then the Wispess says, run, boy, run before your legs rot off. They all laughed and I legged it.
You escaped. Consider yourself lucky.
I
Indeed.
do, but I've not lost the ladies for long. If I'm to live, I must hide. And I can forget my cozy hole. It's the first place they'll look if they set out to nab me.
Try deeper in the swamp, maybe?
I suppose I must. And what will you do?
Take care of that thing.
There's something in that cellar. The key to finding out what happened to Gran, I think.
Will you help her?
Provided it's not too late. Thanks, Johnny. And good luck to you.
Likewise. And if you happen on any water hags, give them a nice fat walloping on me behalf. Farewell, Witcher.
Is he going to disappear from the game? Oh,
Good
no.
luck to you. Save Gran, please. Got me fingers crossed.
It doesn't look like it. It looks like he's having fun throwing rocks. Perfect. Here we go.
What are you looking at?
Did you learn anything?
Just as I thought. The crones probably cursed your mother. Took a lock of her hair, then disappeared down the stairs. Cellar under the house. Cellar door is hidden.
In that case, we've no time to lose. Come.
The cellar door is not hidden. Going alone? I'll go. What does going alone mean? You know what? I want to get rid of those crones. I hope we can fight them. I don't really care about Anna, the Baron. I'm sorry for Tamara, but I think the thing I care about is Johnny. I don't want those things to go after him. These crones seem to be after children. I'm still convinced that the crones were gonna eat those children. And yeah, Gran was nice to them and everything, but she was just keeping them there so the crones could have them. I cannot get that out of my head.
Let me go in first. Give you a shout if I find anything interesting.
So be it. Let's begin.
But couldn't you keep her just like this? She doesn't seem that bad. I mean, she's a little bit... Oh, she has the necklace. She looks cool, and she doesn't seem to be in pain anymore. Right?
Maybe, maybe not. Maybe go fuck yourself.
Here we go. What would happen if we set fire to this? By the way, I've already been down here. But should I...
Got him.
What? What did you say, Geralt? You got it? Oh my god, you teleported down here? Good lord. Got scared.
By the eternal fire. I've never seen so many before.
Looks unsavory. What is all this?
You don't know, Geralt.
Trappings of a black magic ritual. Witches weave human hair through dolls they first curse. They gain a grasp on individual souls this way.
Think one of the dolls represents Anna? Can we free her if we find it?
It's the only way I know of. But there are risks involved. The items woven into the dolls, see them? They symbolize the individuals the dolls are meant to represent. We must find the doll that is Anna and take it from here.
How do you know all this? He probably studied it. You should know all this too, Geralt. Maybe.
Seem to know a lot about this.
From tomes on black magic.
See?
Initially we burned any that we found. Recently we decided it might be wise to read them first.
Very
Poisoning
sound.
your minds with magic? Superstition? What's the hierarch think of that?
Have you met the man?
No.
Neither have I.
This risk you mentioned. Take it we only get one shot at choosing the right doll.
I'll not chance it. I did not know Anna. You've learned much of her. Should find it easier to choose.
Are you
All
kidding
right.
me?
Let's take a look at these dolls.
Are you kidding me? Tamara should be here, or the Baron, maybe even better Tamara. A doll with the red bead, bird feathers, hollyhock bloom. I cannot see them though. I would like to see them.
Red bead attached to this one. Anna wears a string of those around her neck.
As do half the women from Novigrad to Vengerberg. This cannot be the one.
Are you sure?
All right. I'll look at the others. Bird feathers woven into this one. If I had to bet on it, I'd say this doll represented Philippa.
Philippa Eilhart.
What?
If that's true, then...
Relax. First name that came to mind, that's all. Philippa's way too clever for the crones to have snared her in some trap. Besides, we're not here for Philippa. We're here to save Anna. And I can't think of any link between her and Bird Feathers.
That might seem obvious. But what if it's a ruse, and this doll, in fact, symbolizes Anna?
Seriously, Philippa would be represented by an owl feather, right? I mean, come on. Actually, I would think that the one with the raven feathers would be either the other Black Beauty, I mean, the other crone or spirit, whatever she was, that they killed, maybe before they killed her, or Johnny even, because Johnny's voice was... I found the bottle next to raven feathers, and I don't know. I mean, Geralt, it could be also, I don't know, a Yennefer doll. By the way, I don't see the connection between these crones and Philippa. Where would they have met her? Maybe she came to visit them, but...
Doubtful. Crones would have no reason to employ trickery here. Should look at the others.
Why not?
This is interesting.
A doll with a flower. What's so interesting in that?
Not just any flower. A violet hollyhock. Baron once told me it was Anna's favorite flower.
You believe this to be the doll?
I don't know.
Might very well be, but I can't be sure. Should look at the others.
You know, the doll with the red bead could also be, since she is here, Kira.
Human ear attached to this one.
Belong to one of the peasants, doubtless. Anna still has both her ears.
Let's look at the others.
I wish I could see the color of the hair, but I can't really. I don't know. I have no idea. It could be anyone. Well, the crones needed to distinguish one from the other. But they might have their own code. That it's not so open to everybody for reading. That would make sense. They could know about the hollyhock because they could see into Anna. I'm gonna try this one because it seems the most obvious.
This is interesting.
A doll with a flower.
Not just any flower.
You believe this to be the doll?
I wish Tamara was here.
I'm sure it is. Taking it.
No, I'm not sure.
Quick, outside!
I'm absolutely not sure.
Mum, you're back. All will be well. You're going to be fine.
Tammy, I'm dying.
She's not well. Raving.
doesn't rightly know what's happening. You're weak yet. You must rest.
No. Listen to me. The crones. I was to be their beast to the end, forever. You broke their spell. But now I must go.
What's she talking about, Witcher?
Crones tricked us? What does that mean? What does no way we can help her? I don't know. I don't know. I don't understand the options.
Nothing we can do to help her.
But we... No! That's impossible!
Dear daughter, Philip, it's good to see you together.
I'm sorry, Annie. For everything. I'm sorry.
Mother.
Tammy, do you remember that day on the Inner?
Of course. Those plums are so sweet. In your dress so blue. You wove me a wreath of flowers. We laughed the day away.
Please, remember me like that.
No!
Oh. At least she died in peace.
I thank you. They had a chance to say goodbye. It was your doing.
Shame I couldn't do more.
But I don't understand what
Poor
happened.
child. The eternal fire will soothe your pain.
Can we not kill the crones?
Leave me be. Your pay will await you at Crow Perch. Collect it there.
None of this was your doing.
I know. Which makes it no easier to bear.
The pain will pass in time.
I'd like to believe that. I would.
You may have a moment with her. Then we must bury her and return.
Very well.
I don't think the pain goes away with time.
We must give her a moment.
I think
Once
day
she
by
is
day
return to me.
Yes, sir.
you forget a little bit about it. Sometimes it comes back all at once, but then the day after you forget a little bit more. It just gets diluted, but it doesn't go away. I don't understand what happened. I think she died in peace. After all, I didn't see her going anywhere else.
Leave me alone!
Oh my god. You're all terrible. The mother, the father, and the daughter. What the Oh god. Feelers. All three of them. Okay, welcome back. It's the 9th of December. I did not remember what I was doing here at first. But then I remembered. I am a little bit disappointed because I wanted to kill the crows. That's what I wanted to do. But I suppose we're done here. I've read the journal and it just says that I was asking myself, you know, you remember the other option, the crones tricked us, I don't know. I don't have a previous file to this because I cleaned up a little bit, so I couldn't replay it. But I read the journal to see if there was any hint at that. So basically, what happened is that Geralt managed to break the spell, but if you broke the spell, then Anna would die. That's, I think, why the crones tricked us. I don't know. It was either that or, you know, she would keep living as a monster. So I suppose we're done here. We need to go to the Baron now. Oh, this was such a good quest, but the ending was not what I expected. I was hoping... Come on, I'm getting stuck in the same point. I was hoping to get the crones. I was genuine there. I was really hoping to get the crones. You know what we could do later? We could go back to the bog and do more question marks. Yay! You're probably hating that, but I wanna do them. And actually, I do go around a lot, and I don't include a lot of the stuff I do.
Give me the coin. Tails, we clean the shit out of the stable. Heads, we go grab some tit. One toss? You daft? Course not. We keep tossing till we get what we want.
Oh. God. Yeah, I've cut a lot of stuff from my wanderings. Sometimes, 2 hours of wandering become a 30-minute video. And that's nice. Where are all the people? Maybe it's too late? Oh, who died? Oh, well.
What the hell happened?
Hanged himself. Plain enough to see.
Exactly, Geralt. Was he drunk? You help him? God. I guess he just hanged himself because he wanted to die. Maybe that was the sensible decision. Was he drunk? I don't think so. You helped him? Most probably. I'd rather think that. God, these people.
Himself? Or did you boys help him?
You take me for? A murderer?
I don't know. What are
He was
you?
what he was. A right bastard. But I respected him.
Good.
If I'm to choose between a greater and lesser evil, I'd rather not choose at all. Usually, though, the stakes are just too damn high. Sometimes in choosing a greater evil, you do good, albeit in a small way. When I chose to save the orphans of the swamp, I couldn't know Anna would die, and I never thought the Baron would leave his wife where she lay, find a rope and hang himself. Most times, you make your choice and never look back.
I don't understand. What's wrong with this choice,
Lost
Geralt?
everything he cared for. No surprise he lost the will to live.
Yeah.
Don't look too concerned, you and your boys.
What would you have us do? Sit and wail?
Exactly.
Baron was a good soldier, but settling in here at Crow's Perch, it made him soft. We'll introduce a new order. Things will be different now.
What about the Nilfs?
I imagine they will.
What about the Nilfs? This is the right moment for the Nilfs to actually take over, since the Baron is dead. I don't understand. But where are the kids then? If we save them, I mean, if saving the kids was wait, I can't find the words. If saving the it was either save the kids or save Anna, I'd rather have saved the kids. I don't understand why you're taking it so badly, Geralt. I just would like to know where the kids are then, because they've been saved, but where are they? One thing is right, though. that you just make a choice and then you go on. It's not such a big deal. You can't, you know, A, you cannot save everybody in most situations, and B, everybody is the maker of his own destiny, and I think both Anna and the Baron made their own bed, and now they need to lie in it.
What's the rush?
Okay, you don't want me to leave? Ah, now you're here, peasants. Scared and everything. I think it's a good thing that he died, honestly.